Most important thing in sports betting is having a process that you can trust. And there's no process you can trust more than taking data from the top sportsbooks around the world, the ones with $50,000 bettors, $100,000 bettors, and using that data to properly price bets at legal U.S. sportsbooks. That's what we do for you every day. And yesterday, the main card was a gem. The home run part, a little bit less so. So when the home runs don't hit, we're not going to go over. That's how it goes. But in general, though, follow the main card if you want to get some good results. And here are your top 10 MLB bets for today, May 2nd. 2024. It starts off with a man, the thumbnail, who fucking nobody's going to know. This is the man, the thumbnail. But Edward Cabrera under 6.5 strikeouts. He's got a 50% probability, according to the winningest sportsbooks around the world, to throw under 6.5 strikeouts today. When you combine that probability with the best odds right now at plus 108, get yourself a 5 probably scored. With that 50% probability and plus 108 odds, that would be like the sportsbook paying you 8% vig just for taking this bet, because normally 50-50 bet priced at minus 110, giving the sportsbook 10% of your money back. So that's how that goes normally. But in this bet, you're the sportsbook, so take it. Edward Cabrera under 6.5 strikeouts. Now you know his face and name. That's the main thing to matter there. I didn't put the probability on. Hold on. Let's put our probability on, so we're not doing home runs yet. We got Cabrera again. There's our boy Edward Cabrera. Not to be confused with Ryan Cabrera. Nick Gordon over 1.5 bases. All the people are confusing with Ryan Cabrera. I just wanted to make sure to get ahead of that one. Nick Gordon over 1.5 player bases. A 40% probability of Nick Gordon going over 1.5 player bases. The best bet right now is at plus 159 odds, and you combine out the probability, the win rate times the win amount, minus the loss rate times the loss amount. That's what an EV calculation is. That's what our probability score is. 40% probability plus 159 odds to get yourself a 4.8 probability score for Nick Gordon over 1.5 player bases. Not to be confused with Gordon Ramsay, who is, of course, on the thumbnail. How many MLB games do we have today? Okay. Spencer Arrighetti under 4.5 strikeouts. Hit the over on us last week. We'll get our revenge today. 57% probability that Spencer Arrighetti throws under 4.5 strikeouts, according to the winningest sportsbooks around the world. The best bet is at minus 115 odds. You combine that with the probability, get yourself a 6.7 probability score for Spencer Arrighetti under 4.5 strikeouts. My Paisan, we are fading once again. Oh, we're going to already have to drop the probability score. I was a little worried when I was seeing only early game bets, so we might not have a ton of plus EV right now. I did not look how many MLB games there are today. Thursdays tend to be a little bit lighter. All right, let's drop the probability score and see what we get back. All right, we got you, Edward Cabrera. We're going to get you. Don't worry. We're going to take your bet. You're locked in as we get all Miguel Cabrera gifts. All right, we got the Nerfy here. The no-run first inning under 0.5 first inning total runs, that is. And Marlins versus Rockies, a 53% probability of this one going under 0.5 first innings. And this one is in Miami, so if you're worried about the Coors Field of it all, that will not be the case of this one. A minus 110 odds, 53% probability on the Nerfy and Marlins Rockies. You get a 2.1 probability score. So under 0.5 first inning total runs and Marlins Rockies, a.k.a. no run first inning, Nerfy. All right, we've got Astros Guardians over for 0.5 first inning total runs. 54% probability these guys go over it, and this does loosely correlate with our Spencer Arrighetti bet. The best bet, though, is at minus 110 odds for the Nerfy and Astros and Guardians. And you get a 2.5 probability score on this one. For Astros Guardians over 0.5 first inning total runs. I guess that'd be a Yerfy. I apologize. I hate that these are things that I have to say because they become betting parlance, and they're stupid words. They're stupid bullshit words. All right. Red Sox Giants under 4.5 first half total runs. This bet's got a 47% chance of winning today, according to those winning sportsbooks around the world. Best bet's at plus 120 odds. You combine that with the probability, you get yourself a 2.5 probability score for Red Sox Giants under 4.5 in the first half. Keep it going here. All right, can we get a Nerfy in the Marlins game? Whatever, we're just taking the bet. We're just taking bets here. We don't have beggars can't be choosers today in MLB. We're going to take over 8 total runs and Marlins Rockies, 51% probability of going over 8 total runs today. Best bet's at plus 100. And you get yourself a 2.3 probability score. And this one does correlate with our Cabrera bet a little bit. The guys can still get strikeouts while still giving up runs. I feel like Max Scherzer a couple of years ago is one of the better examples of that. But that's how that goes. That's how that do be going. Get any more bets before we go to home run town. It's a dry morning here with the markets. All right, well, we hit all these. Let's go to home runs. So, guys, one thing that you should do for yourself, and first of all, what you should be doing is go to probably.com/subscribe. Use the promo code FIRST on there. You'd also check the pinned comment down below. 7-day free trial of Probably on the App Store. So either you save money now or you get the 7-day free trial and then pay full price. Choose your weapon there. But either way, though, what you can do, filter down my sportsbook. So if you have BetMGM, Caesars, DraftKings, ESPN, Bet, FanDuel, Hard Rock, Fanatics, the biggest market share books in the world, if you have money in those accounts, you can filter down all your bets just to see bets from those specific sports books. And that is a very powerful thing to do for yourself if you're not trying to create a video for a bunch of different people at once. So make sure to check that out at probably.com. That is a game changer and how to approach betting, especially to get good bets in on the go, on the toilet, at a game. That's really what we try to offer for you. Let's go pop some home run bets. Home run bets, long shot derivatives, what we're going to see here. And it starts off with Jeff McNeil over 0.5 home runs. He's got a 10% probability of mashing one out today. That's what's at plus 1,000. You combine that with the probability, you get yourself a 4.6 probability score for Jeff McNeil to hit a home run today. Ooh, I love home run bets. Don't hit enough, but man, they're fun. Over 10.5 total runs in Astros Guardians. Whatever. 40% probability of over 10.5 total runs in Astros Guardians. Plus 164 odds, 40% probability. You get yourself a 4.9 probability score for over 10.5 total runs, Astros Guardians. The derivative long shot odds, certainly a little bit safer than a home run, but, you know, similar thing here. 40% probability compared to the 50% ones we were looking at before. All right, Nick Fortes hit home run today. 10% probability that Nick Fortes mashes one out. Plus 1,000 odds gets you a 5.4 probability score for Nick Fortes over 0.5 home runs. Yeah, we're now getting pretty safely out of the world of correlation, but we're just trying to fill a card out. So Marlins Rockies over 11.5 total runs, plus 390. These guys score over 11.5. I guess it's possible we could hit it with the early bets because I think we had a first half total, whatever. As you guys know, the bets leave my head the second I read them out loud. Marlins Rockies over 11.5 total runs, 22% probability of this one going over today. Best bets plus 390. Combine that with the probability, get yourself an 8.3 probability score for Marlins Rockies over 11.5. We're not doing over 12.5 as well. We've got enough bets in this game. All right, here's our man. Man hit a home run for us the other day, made us a very profitable day. Estevan Florial over 0.5 home runs. 12% probability of our boy Estevan hitting one again. Plus 750 odds. Combine that together, you get a 4.4 probability score for Estevan Florial over 0.5 home runs. Nick Ahmed. Ooh, daddy. All right, well, favorable park at Boston. So Nick Ahmed over 0.5 home runs, 9% probability that he hits one today. That sets at plus 1050 odds. He gets himself an 8 probability score for Nick Ahmed over 0.5 home runs. Just grabbing a couple more home runs here. Tyler Freeman over 0.5 home runs and 11% probability that he hits one today. That sets at plus 900 though. Get yourself a 5.3 probability score for Tyler Freeman as represented by Morgan Freeman over 0.5 home runs. Our last one here, I think we'll call it off. We have to be safely over 10. We've gotten a good mix of our normal bets, our ones you can play an underdog and prize picks-ish in that range. And then we have our home run bets that are just throwing money in the air in the hopes that we can pay for DK best ball this year, I suppose, with a $20 entry fee. Maurice Dubon over 0.5 player home runs. A 10% probability that he hits a home run today. Best it's a plus 1,000 odds. Combine that with the probability, you get yourself a 7.5 probability score. As my voice gets raspy here. But guys, we do videos every day here. I do a bad job promoting the videos and promoting the channel because I care so much about you guys just getting probably, understanding what we're doing for you. What I show you here on video is just a sampling of what you get, whether the bets hit or not, really. The market data is the powerful part. That the same that the data is going to give you this value at 11 a.m., at 12 p.m., at 1 p.m., at 2 p.m. I'm going to keep listening hours at 3 p.m., at 4 p.m., at 5 p.m., at 6 p.m., at 7 p.m. Overnight as well, if you're paying for live memberships, in-game live data we have for you too. So it's all at your fingertips. You can change your life in sports betting. And I feel like I'm like a madman preaching on the top of a mountain sometimes, where I see people out there, they're following the lock guys on TikTok. They're following fucking Alex Caruso's on Twitter. Guys just don't know shit, but just put caps locks and things and long tweets about data points that don't really matter, that algorithms have covered 10 times over. That's not going to change your life in betting. That's at best giving a man a fish instead of teaching a man a fish. For this is a process you can use every day that we update automatically for you using the best data in the world. It will change your life. That is my promise to you. So do it. Change your life now. Promo code FIRST at probably.com/subscribe. 7-day free trial in the pinned comments down below. Do it. Follow me at Chris Spags. Follow us at Probably App. I'll be back tomorrow with more, guys. So, hey, enjoy your days. And, hey, it's a tough MLB slate. Lots coming up here. So good luck.